Cheers.
Cheers.
Good day of riding.
Yeah, guys.
Riding some mid-travel bikes on the Kessler area.
Yeah, Fayetteville.
Around Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Now we're chilling in downtown Bentonville.
Downtown Bentonville.
At the Peddler's Pub, and we're having a couple pints. And instead of listening to the band next door, we're just geeking out about bikes.
Well, this is a bike to geek out over, man.
Yeah.
This is. Oh,
I disagree.
sense an argument. You disagree?
I think it's just a bike to. I think it's just a bike to go out and ride.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good.
I was going to say you're patently wrong, but maybe you're not.
Yeah. Let's end the conversation. Let's go dance.
That's enough.
This bike was insane.
Yeah, I like this bike.
I mean, I still got 3 or 4 more bikes to test.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's up there with one other bike for top honors for me right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it is my kind of bike.
It's 120 out back, 130
20.
up front, 29-inch wheels.
Yeah. Carbon front triangle, aluminum chainstay.
It's got pretty short chainstays, 435-ish. They're 434 in one position of the Geo and 432 in the other.
Yeah, so there's a low and a high.
There's a low and a high, which also, corresponding to that, the head angle goes from 68 to 68.5, which seems like it, would be sort of steep, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't really feel
steep,
it.
though, yeah.
We both rode it only in the high setting, so 68.5.
Yeah.
I felt like it was closer to 67.5 or 68 when I was on the trail. I just learned a minute ago that it was 68.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a ton of steep stuff on our trails. I dropped into this one little line we have it steepens up a little bit and then there's a drop.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like I was about to go over the front. It just felt good, and it's just such a balanced feeling bike.
It is.
It is, yeah. And it's, I think what I wrote in my notes under how would you categorize this bike? I said trail, not XC trail, not aggressive trail, just trail. It's just a mountain bike, it's a really fun one at it too, and I like the way that the suspension, the rear suspension is rampy, there's not a ton of travel there. It's 120, but you can ride it real hard and push it into corners, and it's going to give you support.
Yeah, the
and kind of pop
really
you out.
nice.
Yeah, I really love that feel, and most Devincis have that real progressive sort of
split
spring
pivot.
rate.
It's just it's a really distinctive suspension feel, I think.
Yeah,
it's like every time I get on one of those,
but they tune theirs. There are other split pivot bikes out there, and I think they put an even more premium on ramp up.
I was really impressed by how the rear suspension felt climbing, especially seated.
Very neutral.
Yeah.
I thought it was really neutral, but also really nice and supple off the top. I was keeping really good traction, and I thought the bike was really easy to steer around tight corners.
Yeah, it was, despite the big wheels,
Well, I guess that's that 68 head angle,
Yeah, for sure.
It's almost inexplicable, because I kept telling myself, well, the head angle's a little bit steeper, maybe that accounts for that, but I felt like it was a combination of things.
So you've got pretty steep head angle, pretty steep seat angle, which is going to make that bike climb really well. But then, that rear suspension, the way that it works, and the 130 travel fork up front really, does make you, it does allow you to ride the bike real hard.
The wheelbase is 1180.
Yeah.
Which is on the long side for a trail bike.
Yeah.
Which I think contributes to sort of that confidence-inspiring feeling we were picking up on, and maybe why we thought the head angle was a little slacker than it actually is. But man, despite that long wheelbase, I actually felt like it manualed really nicely too.
Yeah,
it was really easy to pick up the front end up.
Yeah, and this is a light build. This is their highest end build at over $6,800.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
I was kind of hoping we would get the SLX XT build, which is $5,130, which is a big break off that top tier one.
Yeah. And they do also have aluminum options.
They do have aluminum options, so it goes down from there for sure in price. There's a Django for everyone, but we were at the top level, so the bike was pretty light, and so it was pretty easy, to get that front wheel up. But also, I think it was definitely down to Geo as well.
Yeah.
Very maneuverable, snappy machine.
It really is a bike that I feel like it could be, you can consider it your XC bike. It's definitely your trail bike. And you could ride that bike in some really steep, chunky terrain, I think. I don't feel like you would feel that compromised.
Yeah.
I think it's an adventure bike, too.
Oh, I think it would be a really good bike packing bike, actually. Yeah.
definitely want to get some more time in on it.
Yeah,
sure. That's a
I
cool-
want one. This is a bike that is 6,000.
6,800. It's
6,800.
6,820 or something.
But I mean, that'd be something I would consider. I would consider buying this bike. It's that, you know. And again, as we all know, I don't have the money for this bike.
Yeah, but if you don't, you go down to that other level at 5,130. That's quite a bit off.
You can get the frame and shock for $2,500
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And put your other parts on it.
Yeah.
Robert's your mother's brother. And you can send that Django, you can let it be completely unchained. It's so cheesy.
You had to get that in there, did you?
Yeah, I had
All
to.
right. Let's go. Have some more beers.
I bet you won't chug that.
Cheers.
Do you dare me to chug it?
Yeah, chug it.
No, I don't take dares.
You can't ask me if I dare you to chug it and then not accept the dare.
Can you just like fade out at some point during that?
So there you have it.